Welcome back to Mail Call Monday. I'm your host, the Duckman. And this is...
V McQueen.
And you know what? I forgot to introduce you with your name in the last video. The one where the hiss happened behind us.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah, it's like that distracted us and I never finished the thing. I put the laugh in, and then you had the boop, and I just went along with the video, but I didn't actually get to say who you are. So everybody probably has no idea who you are.
Nobody knows who I am.
Because everybody's so forgetful that they don't even know that I have a split-window bus.
You have a bus?
Do I have a bus?
Shit, where'd that come from?
Oh, probably Germany.
Most likely.
But we're back today with mail. So we're going to open up some stuff. Now, if you guys would love to send something to us, hit up duckshit.net. Find our address there. It's right there on the website. People ask me all the time, what's your address? It's right there on the website. And you might see it on some of these envelopes. Oh no, public address. Guess what? It's my mailing address. You guys can use it. Well, you got some stuff.
I do.
What would you like to open first?
Let's open something of yours first.
No, that I want to get to last.
Whoa, okay.
But my brother was here this week.
Ooh.
He actually just left yesterday.
Okay.
He picked up Dad's car and a whole bunch of his other inheritances, stuff that was left over in my house that made my house just impossible to navigate. There was shit everywhere in this house, and it still kind of is because I have car parts everywhere from things that are disassembled, and even that has some stuff inside. But little by little, cars are getting assembled, and now that stuff's out of the house, I've actually got some of my house back. It's fantastic. But he was by, and he brought me some gifts, and I don't have them all here because some of the stuff ended up in the laundry, and I haven't brought it back out yet. But he brought me a t-shirt. And he thinks I'm a fat bastard because he got me a XXL, which is just enormous, even for me.
Oh no.
But it's really cool, and I hope I can shrink the crap out of it, because it is for a Volkswagen part dealership in Arizona.
That's cool.
I thought that was really cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Cut
Really
the sides
cool.
out and do that little tie thing.
That's it. Set me up like a roller derby girl.
There you go.
There it is.
That'll fit.
Yeah, I can make it work. If not, we'll shrink the crap out of it. Or, let's get more tacos.
Yeah.
That's another way to do it.
Yeah.
Taco Tuesday's coming up. Typically, I see Wild Bill on Taco Tuesdays. For those of you that don't know, once in a while I get the camera out there and record a little something, but not a whole lot. But if you follow us on Facebook, you'll see our posts because he's always photographing, videoing that stuff.
This is true.
While he was here, he also got me this. I'm going to have you read that off.
It's Florida water.
Yep. Specifically, what is it?
Cologne. Oh. Oh no.
There's a lot of things going on in that wrapper. The more you read it, the weirder it gets.
For external use only, okay?
Uh-huh.
So don't stick it up your butt and don't drink it.
Also, look where it's from.
New York.
So it's Florida cologne from New York.
Marion Lemon.
Florida water. I don't know. I don't get it. There's a lot of jokes in there, and it's really funny, but it's one of those things that goes on my knick-knack shelf. With all my other little bottled things that I got.
Yeah, and it's like seriously like wrapped up and signed and what the...
It is just a bizarre little thing.
Oh,
Just a weird little thing.
Look at that website.
And actually, it comes from Westwood, New Jersey. And I came from not too far from there. So that's actually where Dad's auto body shop was.
Huh.
It's in Westwood, way back when.
That's a weird little...
So this is just a really bizarre little thing.
New York, Florida water from New Jersey.
That makes it authentic.
Yes.
Here, it even says New York, printed in USA. What was the stuff? Contents made in USA. I don't know. Does it say that? No, it's all New Jersey. My bad. Prepared by, but it still doesn't say if it's all. Yeah, there it is. Made in USA. Okay, it's not Chinese. We ruled that out. I'm a little disappointed, but the warnings are labeled in Spanish. Trying to see if there's anything unique or funny in it. It's not. So that actually looks pretty authentic.
FloridaWater.com. Huh?
FloridaWater.com. That's it. Check them out. They don't sponsor us, but neat little gift. Well, that's something else. Well, as always, you guys, licky, likey, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to plug the dingle belly so you get updates every time I upload a video. Check out duckshit.net for all of my different social media links, as well as our mailing address. If you'd love to send us some mail, we accept it. The weirder it is, the more fun it is, the more we're looking forward to it. So come up with something unique, something special, send it on in to us. Well, we're going to roll that intro, and when we get back, we got a lot more stuff to open up. And we're back! Alright, let's see what you got in your mail there.
Alright.
Maybe you got some Florida water.
No.
No?
We got plenty of Florida law water this week, though.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah, even more than a week. It was, what, 12 days of rain or something like that.
It was insane.
It just finally stopped 2 days ago. What is that?
Fuel pump.
It's a fuel pump.
Yeah.
What kind of fuel pump is it?
For the Ghia.
What kind of fuel pump is it?
Carter.
It's a Carter fuel pump. It is an electric fuel pump because here on the Duckman Ranch, we actually don't use the mechanical ones for several reasons. One of which is we like to keep that stuff out of the engine compartment because engine compartment fuel stuff tends to blow up, burn, leak, or cause other problems. But this is the same one that you guys have seen me use a million times on all of my other cars. And this Karmann Ghia actually had one of these when we got it. And one of the nozzles broke off a bit shortly after I got the car, so it was worthless. Unfortunately, once that's broken, which is plastic, otherwise these pumps are great. They're 3.5 PSI or something like that. Links down below in the video description if you're interested in one of these. I do recommend them highly, and that's the reason why we use them here. It's also a good idea to buy two, because you never know if you need a backup.
Oh, I should have bought a second one.
Well, it's always good to have a second one, but you take the second one, you just stick it under your back seat. That way you've got it just in case you need it. It's real easy. 2 hoses, 2 wires, and it's replaced.
Wow.
Typically, maybe a clamp or something would hold it in place, but that's really all there is to it.
Impressive.
Not much, yeah, it's real simple. Okay, there it is. And what do you get in there? Looks like you got something else.
Send me something else in there?
There's the clamp.
There it is. All
In fact,
hardware.
I saw one of these laying in the yard. It might have come off the key.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. Excellent.
I like parts that come with all the hardware.
Yes. I like to put my hardware in her parts.
I don't know who she is. Sounds like a fun time.
Indeed. What
This
you
is
got?
a little T-doogly-doo for the brakes.
Yes, because we are setting up some custom brake routing on your. Wow, gave you some fittings too.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
So fancy.
They didn't need to do that, but they've done it. That's actually great. This is the your T for your brakes. Because we're doing a unique little setup on there with a residual pressure valve, so we'll demonstrate that coming up in a Karmann Ghia video. But these are the little fittings that go in there. How about that? What are they called? I can't remember now. Some kind of nuts. Line nuts? Line nuts?
Sure.
Line nuts?
Nut lines.
There you go. You know how many lines they killed to get these many nuts?
I don't want to think about it. R.I.P. all those lines.
4 lines.
4 lines.
4 lines. Alright, well there's your T-burger.
Burger.
That's what I called it. Inverted flare nuts. That's what they are. Flare nuts. Flare nuts for brake lines. Yes.
How many flares do they have to kill for all the nuts?
Oh man.
Man.
Boy, that sun is hot.
I'm aware. I'm standing in it.
Yeah, I'm kind of standing in it. Don't help me wearing bland. You shredded it. What are you looking there? You mess.
Oh, there's another.
What is that?
It's a residual valve.
Show them.
Residual valve. There's something else in there too.
What else in there? Let's show that first. Because, you see this, guys? You guys have seen me use these before. Guess what? In my package here,
Well, you got them some too.
yep, I needed 2 for Eleanore, and I needed 1 for Rob. So now the whole family has enough valves to hook up everybody's diddly-doodle.
Diddly-doo.
Diddly-doodles, yep.
These are the other things that they sent.
Those are the plugs for your master cylinder.
What do you think?
We'll be running them in the master cylinder with a little bit of Teflon tape. Probably don't even need it because I think this seals itself in the bottom. But we're going to be closing up one of the ports on your brake master cylinder, so you'll need those.
And there's
One there.
lose 'em.
Okay. Got it here too. And there's a funny story on these too, because these actually we just ordered off of Amazon to get a quick 2-day shipping, and it said there was 1 available. You ordered it, and it still said there was 1 available, so I ordered 1. I tried to order 2 because they needed 2. Wanted 1 for me, 1 for Rob. Then I thought about it again. I'm like, I need 2 for Eleanore. So when I went back to the website, it still said 1 available, even though I had ordered 1. So I ordered another 1. Still said 1 available, so I ordered another 1. And I had 3.
And then I ordered one.
But the funny thing is even though I had ordered all 3 of them at the same time, 2 of them came shipped from the same location with different tracking numbers, because I guess different orders is how they do it. But this one came from a different location altogether and took longer to get here than it typically would have, which I didn't understand. And then I thought about it for a second, because when it arrived from a different company rather than the one that we bought it from on Amazon. So I think they had to have a competition ship it to us or something,
Right.
because they ran out. They probably weren't paying attention to how the Amazon thing worked. Anyway, after I bought that last one, it says there's no more left. Finally, it says 0. So I abused their system a little bit, but we got all the parts we need. So I can finish up Eleanor's brakes this week, and Rob's, as soon as he comes out, because we got to fix his brake pedal. It pushes too far since we put the rear discs on. He's not happy with it. You got it? Something dirty?
I don't know.
What's it say on the front?
It says the Stop Shop.
What does that do?
Oh, it says
Stop shopping.
stainless, and then dot dot dot.
Stop all the shopping.
Stainless.
I know what those are.
Stainless.
You know what those are.
Stainless bolts.
No. Flare nuts.
Flare nuts.
Flare nuts, which you probably didn't need because that adapter came with them.
Well, we have
But
them.
these are stainless, so I will recommend you use these instead of those.
Ah.
Those, I think, were probably anodized steel, so they're going to rust eventually. These will never rust. These will outlive the car, they'll outlive us.
Flare nuts.
So we're going to keep those, and these are the ones we're going to take off of here. But it's good to know that they ship those, because that actually ups the value of this tremendously. For anybody buying one, it really makes for a good day. Got a whole bunch of extra parts.
Huh.
Might have a different kind of flare on it. Inverted flare. Okay, you know what? We are going to have to use these on one end. I see why. We're going to use those on the opposite end. Because it's an inverted flare, not a bubble flare. These are a little bit different. They need to be crimped slightly different. But it's for the same size line. That's interesting. I wonder if we ordered the wrong part or if they shipped the wrong one. This can be made to work though. Not worried about it.
Perfect.
Not worried about it one bit. Okay, what else you got? That thing. What is that thing?
I know what it is.
Whoa, she's stripping.
Good.
Uh-oh. I know what that is. That's what he said. Oh. What could it be? For those of you watching, you might know the sound.
It's my fuel tank.
We'll see it. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't need a knife, she said. They didn't paint it, did they? Nope. You know, it might be galvanized. It's not rusting at all. It's probably like. Look at that.
Oh.
Made
In Canada.
in Canadian.
Hi, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Did Jody make it?
You got a nozzly bobble?
Yeah.
Good. You got a tank seal, which is redundant because I think you actually have a set. It's always good to have something around then. But you got yourself a late model tank where the filler goes in the corner over here. Boy, that bright light reflecting off of this thing. There you go, you guys. I'll give it to you. Look at that. Angels sing. But this is one of the final parts that the Karmann Ghia needs to be finished. And we had a fuel tank, but the fuel tank needed restoration. And based on the amount of time you were going to put into it and the cost of the tanks wasn't that much, it was easier just to replace it. So that's what you've gone and done. So this will be going in soon. It's probably a good idea to put a coat of paint on it before you do anything with it.
Okay.
Just prime it up, sand it down just a little bit to get it flat, and run some paint over it. You don't need to do anything too awfully fancy because if you are having your car professionally painted, then it'll be done by perhaps Earl or whomever else you might be taking it to. So, what did you do here? That's not a weld, that's a solder joint. Interesting. They soldered the little pee-pee nozzle on there. Little dick.
Huh.
Looks like mine.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Big pee hole, little pee-pee.
That's like 2 Tic Tacs.
It was warm that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was warm that day.
Okay. Let's see what else you got.
What else I got? Alright, hang on.
You want me to take this down?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, take this down, too. Show them what I got.
Oh, is corn supposed to be bent like that?
No, it's not. We'll fix that. That happens during transit. Well, we got some brake pads for, well, brake shoes for Eleanore. These are the EBrake pads. Shoes. I keep saying the wrong damn thing. Shoes.
Oh my God.
These guys go in the rear hubs for the Porsche rear swing arms that I put on to Eleanore because it has a completely different e-brake apparatus. It does not use the calipers like it would typically on a Volkswagen conversion. Rather, that worked. That worked really good. I put a second collar on Biddy to shut him up because he's being so damn loud.
Sorry, that's funny.
Now that really worked. Now I know I need a 2-inch collar for him.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, these are expensive. They're like $200 from a Porsche outlet. Yeah, $200. When I went to one of the aftermarket Porsche places, it was still $100-something for them. I was like, no way. Finally, I went and I tracked down the Bosch part number, And I discovered I can get them off of Rock Auto for like $12. And it's the same part used on other cars also, so I was able to translate the part number and find, you know, other parts elsewhere also. But still, they had the best deal on them at the time. I couldn't get them from anywhere else like CIP1 because it's Porsche specific stuff and they don't have some stuff like this. So I went and I picked that up from Rock Auto.
I am a fan of Rock Auto for my F-150 parts.
Yeah, they also provided the AC for my 350Z when I replaced that a year ago.
Big fan.
Yep. So there they are. We'll be putting those together on Eleanore coming up very, very soon. Probably as soon as this coming week for a video that you'll see in the next week or two. So that's coming up. And also in this box over here is, we already know about the residual pressure valve, so it'll be going on Eleanore. But these are the EBrake lines, or cables I should say, that allows me to pull the EBrake up and work. Because without it, the EBrake does nothing. But these are just typical Volkswagen Beetle brake cables, and I believe these are for a 71, because I think actually parts of that pan was 71 base, so it's specifically for the length of the tubes and what goes on there. Well, all the chickens are making noise right now. Running around like idiots. And you know what? I forgot something.
Oh?
My mom always said I'd forget my Schwanns if it wasn't attached. And that's kind of what I did. Because there's my Schwanns.
Oh, they're little Schwanns.
She likes my little Schwanns. How about that?
More Schwanns.
Yeah, the little Schwanns. These are the adapters that allow me to use the standard stock EBrake cables with the Porsche parts. So this little hook that's on the end here allows that to happen. Otherwise, I would have had to use 944 cables, which had a different apparatus at the end, and they would have been a different length also, which means I would have to start cutting things and all the other nonsense. But this is simply an adapter that you bolt right in. So I picked that up several years ago, and I've been sitting on them. I just found them recently. They're in my spare bedroom where I used to shoot my mail call videos, which is now storage since the inheritance came home, and it's full of picture frames and Dad's old clothes and car parts for Eleanore, and it's just full of crap. But yep, that's my Schwanns. How about that?
Schwanns.
One woman told me that if I had a gold Schwann, she'd marry me.
Is that the lady we were talking about the other week?
No, I never mentioned that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got anything else, or is that
I
it?
have something for you.
You have something for me? What is
Yep.
it?
This is from my garden.
What it is?
It's a pepper. It's called Swamp Thing because you like the spicy.
Swamp Thing is such a dingling. Put it in my butt. Alright, we're not gonna do that.
Not without a safe word.
Well, you won't be putting it in my butt, but it'll be coming out of my butt.
I would not recommend eating the whole thing in one go.
Better than coming in my butt.
Yes. Okay, quick.
Jody. Not right now. You know why? It's summer. I don't eat hot peppers outside in the summer because I die. And I love them, really I do, but I gotta be sitting in AC. I just gotta be sitting down with a cold beer or something to enjoy them. Otherwise, right now it'd be murder. It'd be total murder. And hey, your first person over. And now somebody's setting off the lawnmower just in time for us to end the video. But this, I will cut it up and I'll probably put a little piece on a burrito or something.
Recommend washing your hands when you're done.
I won't use my hands. I'll be using a fork and a knife. Whenever I cut up, even poblanos anymore, fork and a knife. Because the last time I cut them up, you know, I was, oh yeah, I'm too tough for that shit, right? They don't hurt my mouth because I guess I've built up a resilience to it. But when it's on my hands and I washed my hands and then I went in the shower, I did this number, you know, and did a little wash. You know, my whole damn body burned. But what hurt the worst was my face and my armpits. You think that would have hurt more? It didn't. You think that would have hurt? No, it didn't. Armpits and face.
I made the mistake of rubbing my eye after I picked up one of those.
Yeah, I got it in the eye too.
Oof.
Yep, I also got it in the eye. Wild Bill got some jalapeno in his eye one day, and he was a mess for almost 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
He had to go to the eye doctor and get special drops for it and stuff. And I had a habanero squirt me in the eye not too long ago when I was cutting one up too. And that was pretty bad. That was immediate shower and, you know, as much soap as I could put in an eye that you could tolerate.
Gloves and eye protection when you cut hot peppers.
Eye protection recommended for sure. But I was just cutting poblanos when I burnt my armpits, and they're not that hot. But the fact is, I was putting pepper in places where it's never been before.
That would do it, where you
Of
have
course,
no tolerance.
You might get some back there. And if you're a back-to-front wiper, it might get up here.
You should never be a back-to-front wiper.
You should never be a back-to-front wiper. But for some reason, that actually wasn't as bad. You might be surprised. My inner thighs are burning, but not so much the more jiggly, sensitive bits.
Huh.
No, they were okay. So go figure. I don't know. I guess they could take a beating.
Quit putting your dick in spicy things.
Oh! So in that case, I think that's it for today. We're wrapping this one up. Again, if you'd like to send us mail, duckshit.net, find our mailing address up there on the website. Don't ask, I'm not going to post it, and it's not going to be in the video description. The video description instead will tell you, go to the website. And why do I do that? You know why I do that?
Why do you do that?
Because I have about 1,200 videos. And if I were to update my mailing address, I gotta go backwards to 1,200 videos, find the ones that contain mailing addresses that are incorrect, update them, and save it. And you know I've done that before?
Ugh.
We're not doing that anymore. If you'd like to send something to us, hit up the website. Once again, duckshit.net. You'll find it up there as well as all of our social media links. We're both on Instagram. We both got tweeters. That's interesting. Show me a tweeter.
I don't have my phone.
We both got YouTubes. In fact, I've got multiple YouTubes, and if you're watching this channel, you probably already know that I have another one called DuckmanCycles and VW Garage, which, by the way, just broke 81,000 subscribers. Yeah, I blinked my eyes and it was at 80, and then this past week it rained and I was so busy I didn't have a lot of time for video, and I came back and it's 81.
Nice.
I just went, what?
Congratulations.
I mean, I might have hit that critical mass moment, you know, where things are just
Moving?
happening organically. You know, I'm not having to work as hard, it more works for itself. And I'm having a lot more sponsors calling me up all of a sudden too, looking for me because they want me to show more products, and you guys have probably seen that if you've been watching. But they're to go with their JF Agro with their awesome charger, which I use the crap out of it. And every time that I put it in another video, I send them a link to it, and they are so thankful because they didn't pay for all that. I mean, it's truly a good product. But they love me so much that they'll be sending some more product.
Ooh.
Probably another battery charger. They have a smaller one that they'd like me to demonstrate.
Okay.
So that means you get one. And then, what else was there? There was something else they wanted to send, because they don't just make little battery chargers and other things too. They had some kind of a surge protector or something for a camper that they wanted. And Rob just got a camper, so we'll demonstrate it on his camper.
Perfect.
And, well, there's a lot of other things that are in the mix. I can't say that they're all going to happen. This is all just, we'd like to do this. It's not like it's already on the way.
Right.
But I do have some lighting that has been shipped and is on the way. So we got some lighting sponsors that put outdoor lighting on the house.
Okay.
Which is industrial grade, by the way, when I open the boxes to it, which we should open today. You know what? Let's do that.
Okay.
Let me go get a box. We're going to open one up
We'll
right
be right
here.
back after he gets a box.
Oh, I need to get some box. Boxy, boxy.
Boxy, boxy. Good. Water break.
I actually somehow managed to lose the boxes. These things are massive. They're big boxes. There's 3 of them. And there was just so many boxes that I reorganized in the house that I actually misplaced them. Believe it or not. Somehow managed that. Hey, buddy, you want to come here? Come here, boom. But this is an outdoor light. Well, see? Should have got me a knife. It's not a knife, this is a knife. I actually don't have one in my pocket for a change, which is kind of handy. Usually I got something. We'll be doing an unboxing of these again when we record a video about them.
With a knife.
With a knife. See the size of these things. These things are just big lights.
Those are industrial.
Yeah, these are industrial grade lights, and way overkill for what we're doing here, but, well, 3 of them anyway. You can probably get away with 1. Probably light up everything that you need, but this is it here. Look at that. That is a beast.
It is a beast.
And this goes up on a wall somewhere up high, and it could probably light up my entire front yard. So I might stick 1 on the front, 1 on the side where I have no lighting, and then I'm thinking I'll put 1 up here in the garage tent. And set that one up as an appliance rather than a fixture. They're pretty simple to mount, not much to them at all. Of course, we'll get through this in the actual review video, but it's all LEDs, so they're very, very low power consumption, and they also have a solar activated switch, so they come on when the lights go dim. So, yeah, it's kind of a nice feature. Kind of a nice feature, and we'll be doing a demonstration video on these coming up. As I said, it'll probably be a dedicated video. These guys sent me some really expensive lights. I mean, they sent me a lot of them too.
I know, I might even need one of those for my yard.
These things are pretty awesome.
Dang.
So, that's what we'll be doing. That's what's coming up. Again, want to mail us? Website, duckshit.net. You guys heard it already. You know our story. Licky likey, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to pluck the dingle nipples. That way you get updates every time they upload a video. Check out the website once again for all of our different social media links. Like to email us, hit me up at DuckmanCycles@duckshit.net or use the website. Go to duckshit.net and click the email me part. You can actually just type a message into the website. The people that can't remember my email address for some reason don't get that far. It's like it's so easy. Just go to my website, you click the button, type the message in the box, click send, and it goes right to my email. And then if you want me to respond, I'll just respond to it, and then you have my email address. Not a lot of people understand form mail for some reason. It's just like when you go to your favorite website and you want to send a complaint. And you can do that too. If you hate me enough, send me a complaint through my website. Say, Duckman, you suck. Actually, they'll probably ban you because it only accepts certain language. I put some filters on that because I was getting so much spam. So I included just hateful stuff too because I don't need it. So it goes straight to the spam can and I never even see it. It doesn't even go to spam can, it goes straight to dev null. It just gets deleted permanently. Yeah, gone.
Bye.
So, that's it.
That's it.
Happy Mail Call Monday, everyone. And we'll see you guys on the next go-round.
And around.
So send us something good!